Hello everyone, G-Shock here, back at you with another G-Shock disassembly video. Today I'm going to disassemble a Master of G Raysman G-Shock watch as being shown on the back plate. Look at that, it features this bat slipping upside down actually, so it should go this way. There it is. Anyway, I'm gonna need to disassemble it right away, so let's just get into it. Here we are. I already disassembled most of the major parts and somehow the faceplate got stuck in there. I'm gonna need to force it out afterwards. But regardless, this is the bezel, which is already beginning to disintegrating, and all the paint stick to my fingers, so it's really oily. You know what, I really need to clean all this after this anyway. So look at all those. Oh shit, it's disgusting. And by the way, this is how the watch actually looks like from the inside. Let me take this bezel out. Alright. Oh, seems like there's a double-sided tape on this side, and I have a feeling that I could remove this metal ring as well. Let's give it a try, right? Alright, there it is. And I bent the metal part. Or is it aluminum? What? It is really soft. God, for a price of 29, or if I'm not mistaken, 28,000 Japanese yen. Yeah, but the finish is great though. It is really incredible. My fingers are already getting super oily right now. Forgive me, guys. And by the way, if you own one of these, before you throw away the resin bezel, be careful not to throw this thing as well. This pin down here, this metal pin, that is precious stuff. You can keep this. Do not throw that away, but you could throw the rest away like that. Take it out, right? It is a similar pin that you could find on most high-end G-Shock watch, like all of those models at the back over there. And also, if you're wondering why you should keep this metal pin, well, you could repurpose that and use them in this type of G-Shock watch. So I already put in 2 of them. Look at that. It didn't appear as good, but at a glance, it barely noticeable. People not gonna notice the difference at all, and it is slightly bigger than the original one, so you could just snap it in there and you're good to go, which I will done after this. I'm gonna need to clean this up as well. Put this aside. And this is the hard case, by the way, with the with the dome shaped glass, the solar panel over there connected with this 2 pin in there, and somehow this faceplate got stuck. I don't know why. It should be removable pretty easily, but somehow they got glued down there. But anyway, this is how the hard case looks like. This is how the buttons look like, which is pretty soft, really incredible soft to be pressed. But when you put the bezel on, it is really annoying watch to use. And the light button as well, same goes. And somehow the bezel got stuck in there. This tiny part's what makes the background dirty actually. Look at all those dirt at the side of there. All this because of this type of parts. I've been reviewing a lot of this destroyed G-Shock watch quite recently, and it is ruining my background. So I'm gonna need to get a new one soon. For now, let's proceed with the engine. Oh, it's already light off somehow. Anyway, this is the side cushion. Let me put this thing over here. And another protective layer on the side. Let me remove it. It's pretty hard to remove somehow. Alright, there it is. I could see that the spring goes through this metal, which is uncommon. Usually, Casio will cut out a space down here to provide space for this spring, but this time they didn't, which is a nice little touch of detail. Let me put all this in the back instead. So this is how the engine looks like, and apparently it uses different battery. Wow, I didn't see this coming. I was expecting to see a CTL1616 battery, but seems like this one is different. Let's see. I mean, I bought the watch used, probably the previous owner swapped that, but let's see now. This watch used different type of battery, the ML2020. Alright, I was expecting to see a CTL1616. Alright, this battery is much more expensive actually. You better be working after this. Anyway, we have a Casio, no jewels on top, and also Casio Japan down here. Let me bring it up close. There you go, Casio Japan down there, and basically nothing else actually. Alright, pretty simple engine, just a round in shape. Nothing much going on over here. Anyway, since we already see some tiny little difference, let's proceed to fully disassemble this watch and see what else that lies ahead that might be different compared to most Master of G in that era or even today. Alright, good to go. This is the battery compartment connector on the side, and this will be the circuit board. Hold on. Alright, there we go. And there it is. Circuit board looks really complicated as well. I can't recall which watch was there. I disassembled the Fisherman, if I'm not mistaken, the Master of G Fisherman before, and it looks kind of like this. Really complicated looking engine, but in my case it is still clean, so that's good, right? So free from dirt. That's what means that the engine should be working fine, which it is actually. So this is all the spring connect to the EL panel. This is the two connector for the display panel. Yep, the gold spring, and I'm gonna need to use a needle somehow. Take the display panel from the front, push it in there, push it from the back. There you go. Alright, everything is out now. Come on, everything go out. Should be able to push this down there and take this display panel connector in black. And there's another one over here, and it is looking pretty different by the way. First thing over here, and this is the EL backlighting panel, which is basic, and two gold spring for the EL backlighting, two connector for the display panel, a diffuser or anything where you could place a backlighting logo, and this is the display panel for the watch at the back and at the front, and of course a battery indicator over there. So that sums it all up. This is all the parts that made up a Raysman DW-9300 series first tough solar G-Shock watch. I hope you guys found this video a little bit useful, informative, and entertaining as well. Thank you very much for spending your time checking this video out. I appreciate support, and don't forget to check my website as well. Purchase any one of my merchandise so you could support this channel even further. Have a look. I create a lot of artwork in there, so might got your interest. Anyway, that sums it all up again. Thank you very much for watching. This is GSF.